storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
What is up, storm chasers? Look, we got an update on the Rihanna shooting case. They didn't identify the lady. Now, I had heard the lady was black. You know, last night in my live, they was like, she had braids. I think she black. Well, you know, it ain't just black people that wear braids, right? This lady ain't black. This lady that they call ain't black. All right. So let me go to TMZ first and pull up that article. Right. Bam. Right here. Okay. Let me scroll up. Rihanna female shooting suspect identified. Okay. All right. Scroll down. I'm telling y'all, something about this whole situation just doesn't sit right with me. Something about this shooting doesn't feel right. And a lot of people in my last live was like, Storm, we feel like you're not taking it seriously and you have a vivid imagination. Have y'all not seen all these documentaries? Have y'all not seen all these interviews? Do y'all not know by now how this industry really gets down? I know I'm not crazy. This doesn't feel right. And now that I'm thinking about it more, this shit should have been plastered across every major media news source. People really wasn't talking about it like that last night. People really wasn't talking about it like that last night. Even now, they still really not talking about it like that. It feels like it's kind of suppressed almost. It just feels weird. Because when I was on the neighborhood talk, when I was on their page and I was reading the comments, a lot of people was like, damn, when did this happen? When did this shooting happen? When did this happen? When did that happen? People didn't even know. This is like a mega star. But we ain't talking about it. They just released the shooting dispatch. Where you see the dispatch audio at? Where you see that dispatch audio at? There's videos of her saying she was pressured to sign. Wow, maybe. TMZ? Okay, well, let me listen. You know that's divine timing. Hold up. Okay, dispatch audio. All right, bam, just like that. Boy, y'all got so many ads. Maybe I need to make my website free like this and then just put a bunch of ads on it. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I need my headphones. Where am I? Hold on. Shit, I need to hear it with y'all, too. Okay, I'm going to have to change the title of this video, too. Damn. All right, here we go.
D28052, shooting just occurred. Approximately 10 shots heard and an unknown person shouting code 3 incident 1920 RD809 semi-traditional.
8852, incident 1921, all units 8820 responding closely from Santa Monica and Sonar to...
STALKER, you can show us back here.
8852, roger. Other unit with the message repeat.
81 shows back from the station.
All units 81 back from the station to...
Orthola units at 8028, 8028 additional, your shooting just occurred. The PR believes the shots came from across the street of the upper gate. The PR does not have visual. No further. It's additional 1921. Orthola unit, shooting just occurred. This vehicle's a white Tesla. If you northbound on Coldwater, 10 gunshots.
I'm sorry, shooting somebody in a Tesla is still wild to me. I know this is not funny, but like of all cars to do a drive-by in, it's just really
fired from the vehicle at the gate code 3. It's in at 1932 RD809.
Air 10, can you find out the make of that Tesla? I'm sorry, the model.
Air 10, somebody. Maybe are you still on the line?
Number 2, passenger. For the description, the passenger was firing a gun. Additional on incident 1932.
Do you know the model of the car?
Philadelphia 60, Roger. We're units to responding to shooting just occurred. Suspect vehicle is a 2023 to 2024 Tesla 4-door with paper license plate, unknown model. Additional incident 1932. At 8:53, the suspect.
She said with paper license plates. Baby, you had your temp tags on that car. Wait a minute. You did the drive-by in a Tesla with paper tag. You didn't even have that baby had just got that car. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's the small details that's getting to me, but it's just like you really wanted that album, huh? Damn, I want R9 too, but I ain't finna shoot up a house. By the way, Rihanna, I still want to model your draws.
60 was last seen going southbound on Coldwater Canyon. Stand by. The appears attempting to check the camera footage for a license plate.
85 shows code 100. So Sunset Coldwater.
85 to repeat across to Coldwater.
Sunset.
Sorry, that's 85 to code 100, Sunset Coldwater.
Beverly Hills notified. 81. Was there a license plate number on the Tesla?
Maybe are you still on the line?
Stand by. The appears attempting to look at the camera footage for the license plate.
Are you in position on?
And to think you wasn't gonna get caught. Like it's cameras. Like obviously the lady's crazy, but this do not sit right in my spirit.
The shooting just occurred. Suspect vehicle is last seen Coldwater Canyon. Additional incident 1921.
02, it's going to be a Tesla Model 3, white in color. Stand by for the plate.
Air Tango copy. We're in the area.
Everything's in the area.
82 confirm it was southbound Coldwater. 7834, Roger.
All units position on the shooting just occurred. Suspect vehicle is a white Tesla Model 3 license plate. David Paul 38 Edward 1. David Paul 38 Edward 1. Last seen northbound from 1200 block of Benedict Canyon.
AZ1, that's just a possible.
Search impossible. Temporary plate. David Paul 38 Edward 1. David Paul 38 Edward 1.
85-9. I just spoke to the primary and it's going to be a verified. That's the plate and the vehicle traveling on Benedict northbound.
Okay, friend, Roger.
Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm gonna hit pause on that for now. And I'm gonna go back to this tab. So y'all heard, so that was the 911 call right there. The bigger question is who sent her? Yeah, yes, they definitely clocked her quick. Yes. Okay. So the lady's name is 35 years. You 35 years old. Her name is Ivana Lisette Ortiz. Ortiz was booked for attempted deletion with bail set at $10,225,000. You ain't getting out. She remains in custody. As we reported, multiple rounds were fired into Rihanna's LA home. Now, the interesting thing about Ivana Lisette Ortiz is that the internet started interneting and finding old clips. Because one thing about the internet, baby, they're going to find your shit. Hey, did I get a Cashapp or something? Oh, no. Google took $10. I got a Cashapp. The one thing about Twitter, internet period, baby, they're going to find your shit. They're going to find your shit. So when I go over to Twitter, here are some now. Here's another audio.
Taking me to my future. You want to kill me. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, she's a witch. She's a witch. I'm a watchman. She's a witch. Get that stupid girl out of here. Okay? They can't do this. They can't do this. That's why you got Rihanna over there all jealous. Because how am I? Because her faith is the devil. Rihanna's faith is the devil. Okay? I don't like her.
and she's always trying to steal from me. And she has not ever put out any music to reach people. She only did her little music thing so that she can do witchcraft and so that she can steal from people. So everybody, please don't listen to her. Don't follow her. Don't give that girl any air, space, or time because she's stealing from you. Okay? She's stealing from you. So you guys need to wake up and don't give that girl any attention. They want to come over here and steal my thoughts.
That's Satan. He just wants to kill something beautiful. Just like his Rihanna. They just want to kill something beautiful.
So even though the devil and Rihanna are very loud.
Y'all can't tell this lady is crazy. Let me tell you something right now. The veil is really thin between the physical world and the spiritual world. You have to be really, really careful right now because spirits, good and bad, baby, they hopping in and out of people. They attaching themselves to people like, and when people are not well, when you mix mental illness with people doing divination, all kinds of spiritual work, whatever, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Hey, I mean, yeah, she did. My point is, though, you don't have the right to go shoot up a house, though.
God and Jesus Christ are doing something, and myself. Look at the devil. He doesn't want it to be me. He doesn't want me to be a Christian woman of God. Because that's what it is. That's why I'm indifferent to Rihanna. I'm indifferent to a lot of your girls, devil. They may be loud. Rihanna and the devil may be very loud. But that's not power. That's not power. Me and Jesus Christ are good. Rihanna.
Jesus Christ didn't tell you to go shoot up that lady house. Now you may be messing around with a man named Jesus, but Jesus Cristo, that wasn't even his real name either. Did they trick us into following false gods? Because we ain't even calling. Anyway, girl, Jesus didn't tell you to go do that. Okay.
Rihanna even said I oink about herself. She's so stupid. She's like, I oink like you. And no, that was on a day when I was doing day trades and I was trading ION. Look up the tracker. And then Rihanna's over there.
You can't shoot up her house,
though. The devil. They don't want me to get money. They don't want me to be successful. I made $3,000 one day on a day trade trading NVDA. And then Rihanna, she pops up in the spirit with the devil, and they're like, meh, 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 meh. And then they went over and they attacked a legal case. They went and attacked my lawyer, Jennifer Meister, and they took her spirit and her energy, and they were just right there. Like, I could see them vivid as day. And because they were jealous, because they literally don't want me to be successful.
No, Rihanna, no. You're not the eagle. They will soar high on wings like eagles. Rihanna wants to say that we are flying. That we are flying, and we're not. She's not flying. She had a bad day. She looks really stupid and corny. The way that they want to, that girl, the way that Rihanna wants to kill me.
What?
She's the one who wants to kill me. The way that Rihanna wants to kill me shows that we're not going to show this right now. But this is my heart, Lord, and I am expecting and waiting.
See, she has a book in her hand right there. It says praying.
In that beautiful time for you to show me what you're going to do and how you're going to deliver this promise.
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Lord God, I pray that you yank Rihanna by her freaking wig, by the mop on her head, and throw her all the way across darkness in Jesus' name. Her spirit is in the spirit of the world, and it is very non-purposeful, very non-purposeful, and it's very intrusive, and I rebuke it in the name of Jesus.
Okay, hold on. Let me take this down. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, here's another post. She said, at Bad Gal Riri, are you there? Because I was waiting for your AIDS, wow, 5-head self to say something to me directly instead of sneaking around like you talking to me where I'm not at. Killing it season. Nuttier than fruitcake. Nuttier. All right, let's go look at some more videos. This is really sad.
You can't fuck with me, Cardi B. You're supposedly busy right now. But you know who has the cutest outfit tonight? You know who's the cutest tonight? I am. I'm the cutest tonight. You ain't doing nothing to me. You ain't messing with me. You ain't messing with me.
Yeah, she's in jail. Mail-in and fire, yes. They got her in there on a $10 million bond. The lady's crazy. She's crazy. Who does that? And that's got to be some kind of witchcraft. Look at her.
Ain't nobody pressed. Ivana's not pressed.
Talking about
Is Cardi B pressed? Shardy B? Yeah.
This is crazy. You know what? With all due seriousness, I was thinking the same thing yesterday. I said, I hope this ain't somebody that Rocky was messing around with, because this looked like Rocky's type. Is she white? She's a white Hispanic. She's white Hispanic.
Yeah, I was just in San Francisco last week. Actually, this week. No one wanted me to go to what Cardi B had going on. I wonder why. Ooh, I wonder why. Ooh, I wonder why. Ooh.
They still know it's me. I'm what you can't stand to see.
Remember, she said Rihanna got a 5-head, a 5-head and an ugly nose. Look at her with these dry ass lips, this dry hair. That color done ate your hair up. Ivana. That shit on top of your head look a mess. That shit then fried your hair up, trying to look like one of them white girls. In your Tesla. This the same Tesla with the temp tags. This the same Tesla. Right. Look at her bang-ang. Crunchy ass hair. To me, it's the dry, cracked lips. Like, not only are you metaphorically thirsty, baby, you are physically thirsty. I don't know if y'all can see it. Her lips are so cracked and dry. This lady look like she ain't had water in days. And this is who we on the roads with. This is what gets me. This is why I don't be arguing with people in public. Because we on the road with crazy people like this. That's in a Tesla that's gonna go shoot up somebody's house that they don't even know. What's the purpose of the shooting? That's what we all trying to figure out. This lady might really think she's doing the work of Jesus.
Work. That's what it took. Cause these bitches is acting like they doing shit. Cause these bitches is acting like they talking shit. Work. That's what it took. Cause these bitches is acting like they doing shit. Cause these bitches is acting like they talking shit. Cause these bitches is acting like they doing shit.
So she's an aspiring star. I'm sorry, what? Hold up, we finna run that back. I was not ready for that.
Cause these bitches is acting like they talking shit. Work. That's what it took. Cause these bitches is acting like they doing shit. Cause these bitches is acting like they talking shit. Work. That's what it took. Cause these bitches is acting like they doing shit. Cause these bitches is acting like they talking shit. Cause these bitches is acting like they doing shit. Cause these bitches is acting like they talking shit.
You can tell she started off a little nervous at first. Then halfway through it, she really started feeling herself. Like she thought she ate because they bitches acting like they took a shit. She really was feeling herself.
Work. That's what it took. Cause these bitches is acting like they doing shit. Cause these bitches is acting like they talking shit. Work. That's what it took. Cause these bitches is acting like they doing shit. Cause these bitches is acting like they talking shit. Cause these bitches is acting like they doing shit. Cause these bitches is acting like they talking shit.
Cause these bitches is acting like they talking shit. Y'all know she in jail writing her raps right now.
Dead woes, so many trash cans, so many heads drops, so many dead woes.
Oh my God. Also canceled Kimberly Kardashian, Kris Jenner, Khloe Kardashian. You spelled it wrong. Mariah Carey, Ariana Grande. So yeah, she's crazy. She's just crazy. Bottom line, she's crazy. Religious psychosis all day long. I just don't know what else to say. Except this is obviously a case of religious psychosis. Keep in mind when it comes to the industry, MK Ultra is a real thing. We don't have to say allegedly no more because, I mean, yeah, they talked about it right there in the Epstein files. Anyway, to put it plainly, there's things that can be done from higher up to cause people to go into like a trance, and they will do certain things and then snap out of it and not even know why they was doing it. Like, so I don't, she in there messing with spirits, playing with mirrors. talking about she a woman of God, the spiritual hour, Bible hour. Girl. It's a shame. It's a shame. But I will say this, Rihanna needs to move for sure. She needs to go. She needs to absolutely move. This is what I also wanted to show y'all because this just broke as we were sitting here talking. All right. As we were sitting here talking. So share this tab. There we go. Dwight Howard files for divorce. Now, Amy, I told you to go get that man his powder back. Amy, I told you to go get that man his powder back. I told you that. I told you to go get that man his powder back. Dwight then filed for divorce. Okay. They look just like each other, though. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. And that's no shade, Amy. That is no shade. Amy or Amber, I mean, whichever one she want to go by. I don't. Hold on. Let me look up. Hold up. Amy, oh, that's why she don't go by her real name. So her real name is Amber Rose. That's why she don't go. I was wondering why, because I ain't never met nobody named Amber that didn't go by Amber. You want to be called Amy? Like, no shade to Amy's, but Amy? Her real name is Amber Rose. Like, her first name and her last name was Rose. You see what I'm saying? So she didn't go by that because she didn't want to be confused with the other Amber Rose. That makes sense now. That makes sense. She changed her name to Amy Luciana to avoid confusion with the famous model and personality. Baby, they just would have had to call me Amber Rose as well. Cause anyway, so he's filed for divorce from his wife Amber Howard. Okay, damn, he didn't waste no time. According to docs obtained, Dwight filed for divorce on Monday morning. Damn, this morning. Okay, he listed the date of marriage as January 11, 2025. Wow, but said they are not separated with no hope of reconciliation. Dwight said the marriage was irretrievably broken. He noted that they had no children. The NBA star demanded exclusive use of his Georgia mansion. He's getting on top of it because he said, you ain't getting this house. The divorce filing comes a couple days after Amber, who is more widely known as Amy Luciani, made shocking claims against Dwight. In an Instagram video, she claimed Child Protective Services had taken his daughter. Well, I mean, we have not confirmed if there's anything to Amber's claim. We reached out to Dwight's camp, no word back yet. Dwight and Amber have had quite the rocky romance. The NBA star's ex filed for divorce in July. I remember that, but then called it off. The former Lakers star filed his own petition around the same time, but dismissed it as well. I mean, are any of us really surprised? Damn, I thought Dwight was a top. I mean, he could be a top. He could dominant bottoms are a thing. And I think a lot of times, like, people don't know that. Just like you have soft tops, you have dominant bottoms. So you do have bottoms who will be like, you gonna take this ass, nigga. You gonna take this shit, nigga. You gonna, gonna hit this shit. I mean, you do have that. You know, you do. You remember he held the man down so he could give the man top. Remember. So he might not he might not be like a top. He might just be a dominant bottom. He's a 7 foot. I told you he's a 7'1" sissy. And no, I would not. Yeah, he could be verse. He could be verse. Dwight is a TD case? No, because no. Well, actually, we ain't even going there. We ain't even going there. Power bottom idiot, like, yeah. That exists. And if you don't, do your job and break their back in like they want you to, they will beat you up. Do you have some that are like that? You don't do a good job, they will beat you up. Yeah, it's a dominant power bottom. That exists. That absolutely exists. Royce Reed needs apology. They never apologize. They never do. They just act like they didn't see it. Whenever you call out somebody about something, and then it turns out that you right after years of everybody calling you crazy, they never come back and apologize. They never do. Just like certain people now, repeating the same patterns. Who's shocked? I'm not. Too much P-Valley going on here. Listen, it's the industry. It's a lot of P-Valley going. Listen, entertainment, sports is all P-Valley, baby. It's all P-Valley. I'm just going to, not all. About 90%. About 90%. They never apologize, so just forgive them and keep it moving. That part. I don't know. People pass her the chopper and she got cut. Oh my goodness. 90. Listen, I tried to be nice by saying 90. Did Toya Johnson ever apologize to? No, she didn't. The same way Rashida still ain't admitted she wrong because she didn't believe K. Michelle, and then her daughter was around there getting whooped on, and her son had to shoot the nigga. K. Michelle better than me because I would have been reposting the clips and gagging their ass all over Twitter. She better than me. Magic City night is gonna be full of power bottoms on top of yeah. Hold on, who just sent me an email? Rihanna need to be careful. Facts. What about Dwayne? Is he? I don't know. Look, I don't know for sure what he is, but if I had to assume, yeah, if I had to assume, he would be a sexually, I would say sexually submissive. Yeah, because Gabrielle gives me more like dominatrix vibes in the bedroom. Allegedly, I don't know these people. I don't know. Just saying allegedly. But I feel like Gabrielle is like a dominatrix, and he may enjoy subbing for her, and that's probably why their marriage works. Yeah, she already admitted to tossing the sack. She already admitted that in the interview. That ain't no allegedly. She's already said that. So you can just, you know. Dwayne Martin. I'm pretty sure Dwayne Martin's a top. Once again, just guessing, but I'm pretty sure he would be a top. Pretty sure. Storm, what are your thoughts on Portia's new lesbian relationship? I feel that Portia, I always felt Portia was bisexual, period. Truth be told, most of those Atlanta girls are bisexual. Truth be told, most of the cast members from Real Housewives of Atlanta in Married to Medicine and Love and Hip Hop. But I just think Portia is, I almost want to call her hobosexual. I feel like Portia will get with anybody that got clout and money, like, period. That's all. That's all. Do she really care about that girl? I don't think Portia really possessed the ability to really care about anybody outside of herself. Because some women are like that. Some women are like that. They just, whoever can serve them, they will take on their essence and their energy and their personality, and they will mold themselves to whoever it is they're going after. So this lesbian, now you a lesbian now. You know, it's, yeah. But most of them girls, they go both ways. It's something in the water with Atlanta where it's a lot of crazy things sexually going on. Lesbian for pay? Yeah, she's a narc for real. Yes. Yeah, Portia is all day long. She is very much self-centered. And if you don't serve her, she toss your ass to the side. She really do. Storm, did you see where Royce said Dwight Howard don't like using condoms allegedly? I'm not surprised. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, like Portia never struck me as like loving anybody. I feel like Portia is just gonna do whatever for the bag. Now, when you talk about somebody selling their soul, yeah. DL men don't use rubbers. I heard. First off, let's be clear. Most people don't be using condoms like that anyway. That's why the girl's telling y'all now to get on PrEP, because most men don't be using condoms. Just period. Like even with prostitutes, a lot of them be running up in prostitutes raw. I'm just keeping it real with you. But as far as like man on man action, yeah, condoms ain't really used like that, because my theory is that once you remove the consequence of pregnancy from a sexual interaction, you're not putting on a condom. A man can't get another man pregnant, so he ain't worried about putting on no condom. He just finna do whatever. They don't even use them with women. They damn sure not finna use them with a man. What happened to that latest Tyler Perry lawsuit? I feel like there was an update on that somewhere, and then I didn't really see it. So I don't know if Tyler is like paying to suppress that story too. Let me see. Tyler Perry. Let's see what comes up. Oh. See what I'm saying? Hold up. Now here goes an update on a website called The Richest, but the major news is not covering this either. Okay, here's my question, right? I mean, we all know what it is now, right? We always knew. None of this was a surprise to anybody. What about diseases? They don't really care. They don't be thinking about that. They just be wishing, hoping for the best. I'll be honest with you. A lot of people walking around with disease. They take their medicine, they keep it pushing. And then now we got PrEP. We got DoxyPep as well. You know, PrEP and DoxyPep are two different things. Although my only thing with DoxyPep is I'm like, that can't be good to use all the time because it's an antibiotic and you will eventually have antibiotic resistance if you keep killing all the bacteria in your gut like that. You know, every now and then you take DoxyPep. That's okay. But I'm like, oh, just take DoxyPep. Okay. So I'm explaining. Let me take this picture now because this ain't about Tyler. You have PrEP, right? Pre-exposure prophylaxis. Okay. So that's what people take. It's a daily pill that men or women can take to protect them from contracting HIV. Okay. That's PrEP. Okay. You also have PEP, PEP, post-exposure prophylaxis. So let's say you're having sex with somebody, you don't know their status, and you go raw or the condom breaks. You can go to your doctor, you can go to urgent care, the ER, whatever. You can get a prescription for post-exposure prophylaxis, and it's like HIV medicine that you take for like 30 days straight. It's 2 different pills. And then that'll make sure you don't contract HIV if that person has it, right? Okay. PrEP and PEP. DoxyPep, which is doxycycline, right? Which is what they give people. Basically, it protects you from syphilis, gonorrhea, and chlamydia, okay? But you have to take it within 72 hours of unprotected sex. So let's say you have unprotected sex with somebody on Monday and you don't know their status, then yeah, you take DoxyPep within 3 days and it's gonna keep you from contracting syphilis, gonorrhea, or chlamydia. But it's a strong ass antibiotic. So at the end of the day, you're not supposed to take antibiotics all the time. Like that's a every now and then thing. So for all these people out here that just feel like I ain't got to use condoms now, and hey, you know, you got people that have sex 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week, right? And they just feel like I'll just pop a DoxyPep. I'll just pop a DoxyPep every 72 hours. And it's like you can do that for a while, but you're killing your gut. And then you're going to have antibiotic resistance. And then what people don't realize is that with STDs, there's different strains of it out here. So just like you have gonorrhea, you have something called super gonorrhea. You have syphilis, you have super syphilis. You have chlamydia, you have something called super chlamydia, which is resistant to most antibiotics. So will it mess up your organs? DoxyPep is gonna more affect the good bacteria in your gut, right? Which leaves you susceptible to other things. As far as PrEP, they have to monitor your kidney levels. Like I think the creatine levels in your kidneys. That's the biggest thing with PrEP. They have to make sure that like your kidneys are good. I'm happy to be celibate. Yeah. So I mean, listen, hey, when we have to have the talk, we have to have the talk. But that's what's going on out here. But really, if you're not a sex worker, it's just like, even though sex workers really be safer, low key, they be safer. They just normally have herpes. That's the only thing with sex workers. Y'all know most of them do have the herp, right? Too. They just don't talk about that? Because even okay, I'm just saying. So when them stories be going viral about them celebrities, I'm like, most of them got that. I don't know why they be anyway. So back to Tyler. So Tyler responds to the $77 million suit. This is what I was finna say before I got off track. Remember, I always be saying like gay face is a thing. Oh, on my OMG Poor Cassie, yeah. I'm surprised. All that shit he had Cassie doing, I am surprised that girl don't have HIV. It's a blessing that if she don't, it is a blessing. Now, is it just me, or can't you look at him and see that he's gay? Like, gay face is a real thing. Gay face is a real thing. You know, yeah, I know I'm not crazy. It's like, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's one thing to like not know if somebody's gay or not, but I just feel like it really ain't no hiding that shit. Like if you engage in that, it's going like it shows. All right. Tyler Perry's legal team has denied sexual essay allegations outlined in a $77 million lawsuit filed by a former employee. Perry's representatives issued an official statement through the outlet and said it's a money grab. In a response filed on February 27th, Perry denied each and every allegation by Mario Rodriguez, an actor who appeared in Boo a Madea Holiday and outlined 19 affirmative defenses. According to the publication, the civil lawsuit was filed in LA County Superior Court. The complaint claims the plaintiff suffered emotional distress and seeks $77 million in punitive damages. So Tyler is denying all allegations. Perry's team states that he vehemently denies Rodriguez's frivolous allegations related to his role in a 2016 film. The filing argues that Rodriguez had a very minor role in a Perry film a decade ago and later repeatedly asked for help with expenses, including housing, medical services, and outstanding bills. Perry and Lionsgate are seeking to transfer the matter to the United States District Court for the Central District of California, according to the filing. Here's my thing, right? Bottom line, Tyler gotta stop having sex with his employees. I have no sympathy for you, Tyler, and you're getting everything that you deserve, because why are you messing around with your actors? Period. Like all the men in LA, you can fly men in from anywhere around the world. I still don't know why you just won't have you a boyfriend on payroll that you take care of, or a couple boyfriends. I'm not understanding it. Does you having an official boyfriend, does that feel too gay for you? Because for some men, they feel like that. They would rather just smash, and they feel like, oh, it's just sex. Like I ain't really gay because I ain't in love with this nigga. Like I think he likes to control that. I think so too. And in any relationship, eventually you gonna give up control, and it's gonna be a give and a take. He likes the power dynamics. Well, guess what, baby? The person in charge have to pay. You got to pay that tab. You got to pay that bussy bill. Your bussy bill is due. Your bussy invoice is due. And you got to pay it. It's about power. Well, guess what? Then you going to cough up that cash. You gonna cough up that cash? He told that other man he doesn't want a regular relationship. He's cheap and resents having to pay. Can't have it both ways. If that's the case, then he just needs to pay male escorts to come in, do what they do, and then go on their way. The filing alleges that Perry essayed him and made unwanted advances while holding out the promise of acting opportunities. I believe it, actually. The lawsuit asserts that the renowned filmmaker told Rodriguez, if you were to just be with me, I would take care of you. And that Perry later apologized and gave him $5,000 after 2 alleged incidents. This is so sad. This is so pitiful. Tyler, you a grown man. And you begging these men to be with you. So my question is, do you want the emotional relationship or not? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he too grown to be doing this. Like, this is, he likes to get money when he feels like it on his own. It don't work like that. It don't work. Boy, you in the wrong generation for that. It don't work like that. You gotta pay to play. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Not with another grown man. That's okay. Your downfall gonna come too. Because don't get it twisted. Tyler can be taken down. I don't care if he ain't a part of Hollywood. Ain't nobody safe in this game. And if they can get Epstein and Diddy, who is a Tyler Perry? That's what get me about them black billionaires, you know, or just the people that's like real big in the industry and stuff, and that's black, that feel like they untouchable. You black. Did you forget that you black? When the system done with you, they will chew your ass up too. And a lot of that money you got, it will be gone. Because they're gonna make sure you pay it out through lawyers and lawsuits. That's how they get you. That's really how they get you in this game. Like, the older I get, I'm convinced a man's inability to control his lust will be his downfall. Especially a rich man or wealthy man. I got some tea on Dwight Howard, and it's true. Okay, email me. Email me or DM me. They know it and still risk it. Yeah, like it's ridiculous. In 2018, Rodriguez alleges Tyler tightly hugged him and grabbed his Johnson. I believe it. The complaint claims Perry made inappropriate overtures toward Rodriguez while he was being cast in the film, and then again shortly after filming. Right? Come on. I mean, it's the same thing we've heard again and again and again. So, hey, Tyler responded, and he's saying, I ain't do it. Live Nation value, if they have to liquidate, can we give Jay a hand? He just won all the way around. Force him to sell, he gets more. Mr. I'll continue his business as usual. I got to check into that Live Nation story too. Tyler and Shannon, you said Tyler and Shannon have the same mentality. Yes, they do. You're right. Tyler and Donnie McClurkin are similar. I forgot Donnie got exposed too. But Donnie had already admitted that he was gay, but Donnie had tried to say, well, he tried to say that he had those feelings towards the same sex, but he just didn't act on them. That's a question I have for y'all too. Let's talk for a little bit. Because they're like, okay. I mean, but now we know Donnie McClurkin was really anyway. But if somebody is homosexual, but they just don't act on it, or they still homosexual? I know that sounds silly. Like, are you homosexual if you actually have the homosexual sex, or are you homosexual just if you feel that way or you're attracted to that, but you just never go there? Oh, okay. So he has admitted he's been with men. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. I'm just asking. Yes, Storm, are you serious? More like DL. Okay. Yes, either way. Yes, it's the attraction, just not just the act. Okay, got it. Now, my next question for the Christians is, how does God look at that? See, I need like a pastor to come on and talk about that. Because I have questions. Because if because now I'm thinking of all those churchmen, like if they're fighting that, but they just never act on it, how does God look at that? But who can answer for God? Who can answer for God? Because if you're gonna quote unquote go to hell either way, then hell, you might as well get that boost. You know what I'm saying? You might as well do it. Yes, you're just suppressing it. Okay, got it. So why can't they be themselves? Like, why you gotta be? Because, well, if they in the church, you know why they can't. It falls under the spirit of perversion. Okay. It depends on the pastor. Some pastors are more open to accepting this some. Okay. Tony Gaskin and Jackie Hill Perry. You know Tony Gaskin's gonna break it down. Yes, it's an attraction, just like a straight person. A straight person doesn't have to act on it to know they like the opposite gender. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, but you're right. That makes sense. I'm just asking. Can no, he can't. No. Yeah, and now I know why no. And that I can't even speak on that. And his situation ain't got nothing to do with me, but yeah, no. Whatever is in your heart, you have done it. So what about when people lust after others? What if a married person look at somebody else and go, and envision themselves having sex with them, but they don't do it, but they envision it? I guess it is still a sin. I guess you just have to repent. Okay. I don't know, because lust is a sin too. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's the act, because there's gay pastors nowadays. I thought that was an extra. No. You know what? Yeah, that's something where I'm not gonna lie, that's confusing to me too, because I don't know quite how they get around that part. But then, hold up, because I don't want to take the comment down, because this is where I lose Christians. This is where y'all start, feeling some kind of way, right? If the Bible says homosexual sex is a sin, if it says that, right? But sex outside of marriage is also a sin. So don't you have to condemn both the very same? Or are you telling me that one is worse than the other? That's my question. Because most people that are in the church got kids outside of wedlock. You will see young couples that live together and they're not married and they go to church, they at church every Sunday and they're perfectly lovely and oh my God, we just look and they might even have a baby or two, but they're not married. You see what I'm saying? But we don't say nothing about that either. So are they equally bad, or are you telling me one is worse than the other? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I just think if we really gonna talk about it, we gotta condemn all fornication. I'm talking about if you Christian, you gotta condemn all fornication. Oh, they get talked about too, do they? I feel like they don't like gay people do. As a Muslim, it's not a sin to think about doing something bad, even if a person plans on doing a sin, then decides not to. Allah rewards that as a good deed. Oh, okay. I did not know that. There is no big sin or small sin. Sin is sin in the eyes of God. The act is the transgression. People go to hell for sins they don't think are a big deal. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's all bad. Right. It's not up to us to judge. It's up to God. You know what? And then it goes back to that. It's not up to us to judge. It's up to God. Because everybody sins. Everybody do. You do something. Everybody sins to some degree. Fornication is not, but most of the world does that. And it's acceptable. But I think it's acceptable because it's seen as, well, okay, a man and a woman is supposed to be together. You know what I'm saying? Like it's seen as normal. So even though it's still fornication, it's just not seen as a big deal. That's what I think. Storm, remember, see, there y'all go. Now I'm just playing. Storm, remember a few years ago, you said a male pop star just found out they had the anywhere. I'm not telling you who it is. No, I know who it is. I'm not saying the name. No, ma'am. You're not getting me sued. Hell no. Nope. Even if the world accepts sin, the Bible still stands. However, there are major sins like the 10 Commandments of sins. Okay. Acceptable to the world. No. Absolutely not. We don't play them games. And it ain't my business anyway. Where is Essie? Essie's good. I talked to Essie the other day. Shout out to Essie. I literally just talked to her like either a day ago or 2 days ago. This is Old Testament rules though. Modern Christianity isn't meant for salvation, at least for those who pick and choose. If you don't live by the Bible genuinely, it says that no matter what good you do, you are not getting into heaven. Woo! Woo! Okay. That's all I can say. Let's see. All sins weigh the same, however, some are considered abominable. Okay. But then if they consider abominable, then they're not the same. Okay. Why are some sins considered abominable? Okay, sins are considered abominable in biblical theology primarily because they represent actions that are exceptionally detestable, loathsome, and offensive to God, evoking a stronger, more intense reaction than general sin. Well, then some sins are worse than others then. That's a contradiction there. Yeah. We can't say sin is sin, but then say some sins are abominable. Invoking sin is sin, but then some sins create a more intense reaction from God than others. Then some sins are greater than others. So that's yeah. Abominable sins often represent a direct conscious rebellion against God rather than a momentary weakness. So then some sins are judged worse than others. That it's just another way of saying that. Idolatry, spiritual apostasy, hypocrisy, shedding innocent blood, sexual immorality, which includes incest, adultery, bestiality, and homosexuality, as in the Old Testament, represent a corruption of the sacredness of human relationships. Okay, now let's take that word adultery. What is the biblical meaning, definition of adultery? Okay. In the Bible, adultery is defined as voluntary sexual intercourse by a married person with someone other than their spouse. Okay, so that means when Big Daddy, well, yeah, we don't have Big Daddies no more, Big Mamas no more. But when Big Daddy had a second family, that was against God. With someone other than their spouse is considered a serious violation of the marital covenant and a sin against God. Jesus' teaching. Jesus expanded the definition to include the internal, emotional, or mental infidelity. Anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. I don't know. I mean, the words say what it say. I'm not going against the word, but I'm just saying, baby, this is a sinful planet. When adultery breaks the marriage, the Bible allows but does not force the innocent party to consider divorce. Consequences. It is described as a sin against one's own body, often leading to dishonor, ruined reputation, and destruction. Well, that is true. Wow. In the Old Testament, it was punishable by death. Wow. Okay. Okay. But some of y'all still finna get some dick tonight. You're getting dick tonight. You're getting tonight. You're getting tonight. You're getting tonight. Some of y'all still finna get down tonight. Oh my goodness. Mind your business. DeMarcus coming over tonight. You hear me? Some of y'all done got a babysitter and everything. DeMarcus coming over tonight. And this is your kid-free night. He better come through. Well, he ain't gonna never hear from you again. He's staying you up. He's getting blocked. Some of y'all done already shaved, waxed, cleaned up your house, lighting your candles and your incense. Y'all be careful. Summer is right around the corner. Ain't nobody trying to be pregnant this summer. Be careful. I'm just saying. Storm, my super chat won't go through. Oh no. Feel free to cash at me, Storm Monroe 2020. I take all donations. You hear me? I ain't turning down no money. I've been in the gym working on his body. That part, don't let that nigga get you pregnant. Shit. Don't let that nigga get you pregnant. Oh, so I'm gonna post it. Here we go. Cause I need that money. I ain't even gonna hold you. Bloop. Abstinence never felt so good. Yeah, abstinence is always the best way to go. Abstinence is always the best way to go. A sacramental marriage in the Catholic Church is a lifelong, indissoluble covenant between two baptized Christians that signifies the union of Christ and the church. But then here's what gets me too, if we're talking about Christianity. If we talk, not the money dance, hey, listen. At this point, I'm about to get the baby oil up and shake some. You hear me? Y'all see me on the pole, don't say mind your business or throw some dollars. Hey, there we go. Thank you, Pangalanko. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mojo Lodo. I appreciate that too. Storm, you should have talked about Dante the Body. You know what? Shout out to Dante the Body. I had seen somewhere he was engaged, but then maybe they called it off. But he is another bisexual male. So and his fiance knew, but I think he was still messing around with dudes. I think that's where they fell out, maybe. Did you get a seat? Nah, they're not gonna send me no cease and desist for just covering the story. Indissoluble sounds scary, yes. Child, please, you better get out of bed. Listen, you hear me? You better get out of that marriage if it's a bad one. Listen, let me tell you something. The crazy thing is some people really feel like because you married to them, they got the right to treat you bad. Not me. I ain't taking it from a person. I ain't taking it from a parent. And then they love to say, honor thy mother, thy father, your days should be longer. Well, I'm going to honor you by not talking to you. Is that bad? Before I disrespect you and call you everything but a child of God, because baby, this tongue is strong. Before I do that, and then you swing, and then I call the police and lock you up, because I will lock anybody up. I will have my own grandmama locked up. Y'all know I'm petty. So, is it bad to just cut a parent off? So it just don't go there. I let you say what you had to say. You know what? I'm going to take that. I'm going to eat that. And I'm going to just not talk to you. And I'm going to honor you by living my life for the Lord. I just don't deal with you. Is that bad? I didn't say none. I didn't say I kept my mouth shut. I kept my mouth shut. I don't engage. I don't, they take it to hell. I'm not taking it to the lava. And then I don't even like saying taking it to hell because I don't want to go to hell. I don't want nothing to do with hell. So it's just like I just keep my mouth closed. Let me get some tissue. Just keep my mouth closed, No, you're stopping the escalator. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Cause I never forget my daddy's second wife, who's now a lesbian, but she tried to say that shit. Oh, I'm not thy mother, thy father. I said, girl, ain't you still? And they was just dating at the time. She was still married to her ex-husband. I said, girl, ain't you still married? Ain't you still married? My sister did that to our mom. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I give you that because you my elder. I'm gonna let you get that off because you my elder. You're not a peer, right? So we're not on the same level. So I can't cuss your ass out like the dirty dog you is. So I let you have that, but I just don't deal with you. Yeah. And I know me, I'm gonna hurt you more by removing my energy. Anybody I remove access from, you see they crash out. They crash out. I hurt you more by doing that. Mm-hmm. No Atlanta trapeze over here. No. when I lived in Atlanta, I stayed at trapeze. I ain't gonna hold you. I had some good memories in trapeze. You know, when I come back to visit, I might go back to trapeze. I don't even know what trapeze is like now. Same as different seeing. Ooh, I feel you, and I totally get removed. Yeah, just remove that energy. Most people in life, when you realize that most people in life grew up attention starved and that they do the things that they do because they never got attention, you know that I will hurt you more by just acting like you don't exist. But engaging, good or bad, it's still engagement. You're still giving your energy to that person. When you arguing with a, you still get, now sometimes you do have to check, but I'm talking about elders. That's it. You said Atlanta has changed a lot. Let me tell you what pissed me off, right? I said not they started cleaning up the city after I moved, child. I'm like, damn, should I move back now? You look a lot different. When you go ghost, they crash the hell out. Yes, they do. Forgive them and then run to your free. That part. That part. Ain't nothing with having personal funerals. Ain't you hear me? Throw dirt on them and keep it pushing. They clearing it up all for the Olympics. Okay. Because I said they cleaning up the city because a lot of people done left Atlanta. Or they talking about they getting pushed out, or they, tearing down a lot of them old houses and doing, dang, what's it called when they buy up the houses in a hood and then put expensive houses? It's not redlining. It's called something else. I just can't think of it. Damn, I can't think of it. Gentrification. Thank you. Yeah, because I had seen something, and I'm like, damn, when did all them white people come to Atlanta? They did that in DC. Thoughts on DJ Vlad admitting he lied on the case for Med. My thoughts on DJ Vlad is, why is DJ Vlad still a thing? Hold up. And I seen that hold up before I start playing it. Oh Lord. Oh, y'all know I gotta listen to this. Oh, I don't know if I want to play it on the show because I don't know if I want to invite that energy. But I'm finna listen to this while they on my wall. Oh Lord. These girls fall like dominoes, Lord have mercy. Okay. Other than that, y'all, no. I gotta listen. Now that I gotta listen to first. Cause I don't I've been okay, let me say this, then I'm gonna go. When it comes to DJ Vlad, along with Adam 21, is proof that for whatever reason, black men still feel submissive to white men, because there is no way that gangsters hood ass black dudes should be going on DJ Vlad when they see that after people have been on Vlad, they get caught up by the feds. And everything you say on this internet is admissible in court, period. So just because Vlad pays and he'll throw you, depending on who you are, let's say between 5 to 10K. And they may need that bread. So they're like, okay, 10K or 5K for me to just sit down for a few hours and talk about myself. It seems like easy money until you realize you're really digging your own grave. It seems like it's fair until you realize that Vlad is finna make hundreds of thousands, if not millions, depending on how viral your interview goes. That's why you see Vlad over there starting to like have people interview him, and he talk about himself, and he's trying to like get his face out there more, because eventually ain't nobody gonna be sitting with Vlad like that. Vlad is nothing without us. Adam 22 is nothing without us. So why don't we just focus on us? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, black do black interviews, white do white. Thank you. But they know the black interviews are more entertaining. They know the black interviews do more views, typically. Thank you. Aiden Ross is nothing without us. And them black people surround him and protect him. A dweeb who otherwise would get his beat. That's the only way Aiden Ross feels comfortable calling Meg Thee Stallion the things that he calls her. Anyway, I'll leave that there. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. I will catch you guys.
It's Storm Show. Ay, it's Storm Show.